Found it. There's the start. We're not missing this one like we missed the Pembrokeshire one.
Yeah, we totally
Blinking grey big thing. And they've written it on the road as well. The start. Okay, boy, let's go. Yeah. We're going that away. Yeah, so this is becoming a coast path all the way around England, the King Charles III coast path, right?
Oh, okay. Hot dogs and hot dogs.
And she's gone. Alright, we're doing it. Let's get a pull up. Oh, we are trending upwards already. The Southwest Coast Path is traditionally walked from north to south, from Minehead through to Poole. And the first part, this part, is the hardest part. Because we're used to climbing mountains though, I think we'll be fine. And these climbs are in the shade. So, last summer we were climbing mountains thousands of metres high. These climbs are a few hundred metres high. But they're pretty honest climbs because they take you from sea level up to 250, 300 metres, and then back down again, and then back up again, and then back down again. The weather just so happens to be beautiful for our first day, but also about 28, 29 degrees Celsius, which is a bit warm, hence basically kitted to keep the sun off and try and stay as cool as you can. As usual, we didn't really know what we were going to do for a summer holiday this year, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look, see what other national trails there are. This is the longest one, and it's on a fantastic section of coast, and I'll show you the top. We can't see from here, but Wales is just over there. So in Minehead, starting in Somerset, we'll actually get into Devon tonight. I think we'll be on the Somerset-Devon border tonight. But this is pretty much directly opposite Cardiff in South Wales. These are the hills that we see when we're in South Wales, looking over the Bristol Channel. You know, it's like when you sat on a beach or hanging off a cliff and you're looking across and you're thinking, ooh, I wonder what's up there. So that's basically what we're doing. Huh? Yeah, it's really clear today. It's cloudy. It's a bit, well, high humidity today. But that's what we're doing. We're going to go and see what's there over the horizon. See, that's the Bristol Channel. That's South Wales over there. So it's brown because this is the very tidal Bristol Channel. It's quite muddy. As we go further south, it's going to get bluer and prettier. And as we get a bit further south, we'll be opposite Swansea, where we came from. Yeah, so we're following the acorns again. Okay, yeah, you're not going to miss that turning, are you? I've been getting very excited about this, counting down the days, because I've been looking forward to it so much. And then I started to get nervous, because, well, it's quite a big undertaking. There's a lot that can happen. And as soon as we got off the bus and we started walking, it's super relaxed. I know how to do this. This is super chill, super lovely. You know that you've got everything you need. Whatever happens, you'll figure it out. So if that out there is the Bristol Channel, it's got the second highest tidal range in the world, which is why if you've seen us climbing on the Gower, we're usually quite interested in what the tide's doing, because you can go up and down by 8, 9, 10, 11 metres. And the term ship shape in Bristol fashion was from the old sailing days where you didn't have an engine, you only had sails. Ship shape in Bristol fashion meant if you were trying to get up the Bristol Channel to get into Bristol, or vice versa, you really had to have your stuff together. Because there's a lot of currents and sandbars and all sorts. You had to get it right if you were going to get into Bristol safely. quick stop at the ship inn for a cold Coke. Oh my god, fantastic cold Coke. And some crisps. Oh, here we go up the next hill. And we've still got probably about 12 kilometres to go to the campsite. We haven't done enough k's yet to stop, but as you might see, the sun's starting to go down, which is not bad because it's getting cooler. Decisions.
My hands are hot.
Yeah.
Oh, breathe out. The calves are tight.
Sun hasn't gone down yet.
Oh, pretty. Go away, fly.
Made it to the campsite. We did make it here before it got dark. We're just now dehydrating dinner in the dark. Tents up.
No, we're not. We're rehydrating, not
We're
dehydrating.
rehydrating.
It was already dehydrated.
We're rehydrating dinner, that's right. That's much better. Should do that.
Doesn't sound very appetising.
No. Morning. Midges. And we're away, day 2. Midges are a great motivator for getting you moving in the morning.
Yeah, you really are.
So we stayed at a National Trust campsite, which is a few kilometres away from the path, instead of wild camping.
A few hilly kilometres
Very
away from the
hilly
path. It was like,
We were thinking it was a really bad idea last night because we were so tired and worn out and the climb was huge. But we're National Trust members, so whenever I see a National Trust campsite I think, oh, should we? And they're so good. Free showers and coffee this morning and a pastry. And yeah, they're clean, they're tight, they're really, really good.
they're really nice. They've got lovely little secluded camps and they're always in really lovely spots as well, aren't they?
And I do feel really refreshed, so good choice. And we get to see this nice valley. This valley is on the border now between Somerset and Devon. So we're walking from Somerset into Devon today. We're going to wander out to a point that I've forgotten the name of. We're going to drop down to Lynmouth and Linton. The aim today is Combe Martin, which I think is probably about 30 kilometres away. We'll see what happens. There's no, major plan. It's just there's a lot of campsites there and it looks nice. And 30k is about what we do. So does your bag feel lighter this morning now that you've eaten some food? We had one packet of biscuits.
Yay! Packet of biscuits, one dinner,
Some
and
porridge.
some porridge.
So much lighter now.
Oh, and a couple of tea bags.
Yeah, a couple of tea bags,
bags.
yeah. Is this the county gate? Is this the toll? An old toll gate between Somerset and Devon. It's in about the right place, yeah, so I think we've moved from Somerset to Devon, passing through there.
Oh, that's lovely. What's in?
As we move through Devon and Cornwall, there are the famous cakes are the Devonshire, was it Devon cream tea? Cornish cream tea? Devonshire cream tea, so it's a scone.
Jam and cream.
What type of clotted cream?
Yeah.
And they're the same, but they're different. And it's the order of when you put the cream on and the jam on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got...
Some swear that you're supposed to put jam on first and cream on top. And others say you should put the cream on first and the jam on top.
We'll find out as we go through
I
Devon
have a
and Cornwall.
preference.
Well, you got to do whatever is done in the county, haven't you?
Wow.
had lunch in Lynmouth. Now we're climbing up out of Lynmouth. If they've built a funicular railway up it,
We should take it really, not walk.
you know it's going to be steep.
It is really steep. Yeah.
So we're thinking about going to Coombe Martin today, but it's a long way and there are some big hills. So if we don't get that far, we'll be wild camping. But I think that we'll get quite close to it and then we'll think, well, we might as well do the extra K to get there. Last climb of the day. Oh, it's been a very long day. We've done more climbing today than we did on Sundays in Austria last year. We did it.
We're at the top.
And down there is where we get to stop. Downhill all the way, I hope. Oh, there's Lundy Island down there. And tomorrow's walking. So I really hope. Well, there's loads of campsites down here. I hope the first campsite we come to has got plenty of room. Oh, so tired. Oh. How are you doing?
I am knackered.
Found a campsite. We thought we were going to have to walk another 2k to find one. Found a campsite, nice big sign. Phone number, gave him a ring. I'll be right down, sort you out.
Awesome, yeah. My feet are really saying, please just sit down now.
So tired. Alright, leaving that campsite. Was it worth walking to that campsite?
Oh, definitely. Really good. Nice campsite.
Very nice campsite.
Heard the owls and everything last night.
Woken up by a cockerel.
Nice shower, could use a kettle.
Yeah. Here we didn't have to use any gas.
What?
Didn't have to use any gas, did we? Just use kettle.
No gas. Just use the kettle.
Very nice. I'm feeling pretty fresh again this morning. How about you? My hips are a little bit tired.
My hips are a bit wee-owie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just feeling the tops of my hips there. Overall, my legs are good. My ankles feel good. My ankles were killing me last night.
Mm-hmm.
That last few kilometres was like hard work. My hips hurt a bit, and my shoulder on the right side is really sore.
Just the
pressure
contact
point.
points,
Yeah. Apart from that, good.
This is day 3. And now we've got, well, fewer hills, smaller hills, and we've got stuff coming up. So we've got Ilfracombe, and then we've got Woolacombe, and then we've got Croyde, so we can walk as far as we want to walk, rather than
But like
40k.
Points of feature points as well, rather than just. I mean, the hills were beautiful, but literally all you could see was just green hills and up and down. You in a lot of forest, so you couldn't really see very much.
Talking of
flipping
hills.
heck, George. Every morning, this is like, good morning, here's a hill. Oh, beautiful. That'd be great snorkeling down there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, that's so lovely.
Ilfracombe has been a bit too busy and noisy and peoply, so I'm going to walk away from Ilfracombe now after a pasty and coke lunch and aim for Woolacombe and maybe see what happens there. Oh, it's been through steps. Yeah. Over there in the distance, I can barely make it out.
I can see it.
But I can see where the land ends, I can see a rise in the land. That's the Gower, that's where we live. There's Cefn and Bryn, there's South Wales and Swansea. And when we get to that point, we're going to start going south. So we're going to start walking away from it. Nice.
Oh God.
You hungry?
No.
No,
actually,
me neither.
not at all.
Little drink, sit down, shoes and socks off. So while I ever sit down, you're gonna run me. You're gonna walk. Okay,
well,
fine.
I just found a nice piece. Wasn't even looking. So if I'm looking, what might I find?
Oh, that's an old bottle, right?
Yeah, really
if
old
it looks
bottle.
like that.
Yeah.
Another lighthouse. Hello. Wow, you're really fluffy. Should we go round you? Oh, you got flies on you. You didn't want to walk by the cows?
Pardon?
You didn't want to walk by the cows?
Not really, no.
Another point done. Drop down to Woolacombe. I'll have to decide whether we're going to camp here or keep going. Along the thing, sorry. We've decided to go almost to Croyde. So we've picked a campsite in Croyde. We're walking along the sand dunes. About an hour to get there. Gave him a ring, everything's cool. Here we go then, day 4, Woolacombe, kind of camped near Croyde, going to walk around this point to Croyde for second breakfast hopefully, and then it's flat. We've done the hills for a while. We're going to go to Saunton and Braunton and Barnstaple and Bideford, not that far today, and then round to Clovelly, but that's the next few days. So it's a flat section, but there's big rivers going, well, coming out of inland, which means you've got to walk all the way up, across the river and all the way down, and all the way up and cross the river and all the way down. At least 3 times, I think. So there's a surprising amount of mileage.
Bit of inny outy
Yeah, on this section.
rather than uppy downy.
So I guess we'll aim for Braunton and we'll see what happens. My legs are starting to feel like walking legs now. 4 days in, it's probably just the tension in the muscles changing. Because everything's getting a bit tired. I say tired, I don't feel tired, just, you know what I mean. So again, as we round a point, we see a new view and just through the haze we can see everything we got to walk until it turns out of sight again. Oh, it looks like a long way. That's a few days worth of walking, that. Is this that house that was on Grand Designs and never got finished? Still not finished. Oh, it's still not that great. I mean, the view's pretty stunning though. Grand Designs is a TV programme about people building their own houses, as it were. Sometimes building it themselves, but you know. Anyway, Kim's really interested in that sort of thing. With her architecture background, I think they're all mad. There's a bit of architecture. So I think this is Saunton Sands. These are Braunton Sands, something like that. But can you see how it goes in there? So we've got to go all the way in over there. Right, well we'll figure it out as we go.
Right, we're boat, swim. Yeah, a little bit slower, did we?
Busy. It is hot.
Got my hot hat on.
Yeah, must be a lot of sun. And it's humid. And we're going to walk kind of behind or through these sand dunes now. And you go through periods of path with nobody on it, just us and peacefulness. And then you come to a beach on a sunny Devon day. It's packed with thousands of people. No metal detecting, no digging. Right? We didn't bring a metal detector, so that's good.
No. That would be a bit heavy. You want to get an ice cream?
Yeah. Ice cream store.
Looks like it's good so far.
Bonus. Ice cream stop. Didn't know that was there. This is the far point on the sands. Just feels desolate. Nobody out here. Blazing sun. Super dry. Quite the march. Turning back into Braunton now. Another march. I think we're going across there somewhere. So that's what's over there. Another closed section of path. Won't be going through there then. Back on the road for us. Queen first.
Queen first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's £5 a membership. Yeah, for 2 hours. Yeah, mate.
Oh yeah, look. Bites my leg. On a proper farm.
Day 5, isn't it? Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're leaving Raunton, going to Barnstaple, and then back out to Bideford, which we can see in the distance. But because you've got two rivers coming into the sea here, it's very in and out and in and out and crossing bridges and stuff. And actually over there, not far away, is Saunton, which we walked from yesterday. So we basically, Croyde's just over the hill, we walked all the way out and back, and we almost got back to where we started from. Anyway, but this campsite was perfect, it was just off the path. So we're walking back to the SW. Oh no, we're going to Tesco's first. Tesco's.
C in the middle.
Yeah, same as usual.
Yeah.
Perfect. Found one.
It's gone.
Oh. There's a gust of dust. Well, that was very helpful. Now I don't have to worry about power anymore because we've got tons of power. He's doing a good job. It's going to be a very hot day again today. Upper 20s is forecast, which means it'll probably hit 30. It'd be nice if this breeze hangs around. It's going to be flat, it's going to be open. Might be a bit rubbish, might be good, I don't know. Okay, so this is like one of the crossings. Looks like it's going to be cycle path all the way to Barnstaple. Just like we have in South Wales, these are all old railway lines that have become cycle paths. Perfect.
Yeah, great.
Cycle paths go, it's a good one. So the coast path has changed. It's offering us a shortcut by going over the big A-road bridge and missing out the town. But looking at the town from the bridge, I think we'd quite like to go and walk through the town. We're going to walk through the town?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to walk through the town. We're going to go see the town centre.
Once we get to town, stop for coffee maybe.
Oh yeah,
Take
coffee.
about, like,
Yeah.
10k for
What's that all
it's
about?
a shame.
We appreciate it. It's a good idea. It's nice. But it would probably save maybe 1.5 kilometres, maybe a couple of kilometres, which is good. And we might be wishing for that by the end of the day, because this is probably a 30k day. Bloody suckers for punishment. Oh yeah, it looks nice. It's only over there. Yep, that was definitely the best decision. Very quiet for a Saturday morning. He's flooding too. Oh, oh, oh. We can go left up here, I think. Go left up there. No? Go across over the bridge. No? Go that way? I don't know. I don't see a sign. Alright, from Barnstaple to Bideford, no, it's another 15k. Look at this, we got kilometres of hard tarmac under a hot sun. Just pure straight line, straight railway track line with a gentle curve and another straightness. It's pretty, but it's going to be tough. So we are now about 600 metres away from where we were yesterday. But we've walked up and down and all the way in, all the way back. So it's taken us about 6 or 7 hours of walking to get from there to there. Geography. No idea. Insta is nuts. About 5k to cross the next river at Bideford. It's probably more than 30 degrees C now.
Sweet peas.
Not that bridge. Next bridge. This tarmac is hot.
Oh, breeze.
Tarmac makes your feet hurt. There's a bit of a breeze now.
Just blew my nose.
But I am marching towards this bridge and hopefully sit down and a tea shop. But that's not the end, we've still got to go back up the other side. Hey, we did it, we're on the bridge, we're in Bideford. Back on woody trails to finish. We've been going past some very expensive houses in obviously the posh part of Bideford. It's in the shade, the sun's gone down, it's a bit cooler. Everything's fine now. I've only got a little way to go. Find a campsite. Yeah, easy peasy now. Big pitch, clean showers, everything you need from a campsite. And then our good friends picked us up. They live 1 mile away. We haven't seen them for donkey's years. Went over, had a barbecue, caught up for hours, got driven back. And today is day 6 and we're off to Clovelly. Leaving Bideford out to Westward Ho. Target today is Clovelly, which is supposed to be very pretty. Can't remember if I've been there or not. Windy today, so it might be a bit cooler. Look at this. Isn't this stuff cool? Over there, road again. It's maybe 500 metres across the water. We were there 2 days ago. We got in and then there and then, and anyway, we're now going to be going back out to sea and walking away from it. It's a long way to Westward Ho this morning. It's about 11 kilometres for our first stop. Coffee, food, sit down, adjust shoes. And now I think it's 17 or 18k to Clovelly, with a couple of stops along the way, back to climbing cliff paths. You can see one patch of white that comes down to the sea in amongst all of those really tall cliffs. So I think that's our target for the day. I think that's Clovelly. And look how much clearer the sea is now. We're way out the Bristol Channel going south. It's way bluer, clearer, nicer. Now we're back on the sea with the sea on our right hand side and we're walking down the coast. Feels like we're making progress again. I was 2 days going inland just to get around the rivers. Next big river crossing isn't until Padstow, and that's got a ferry. I think all the river crossings have got a ferry. We're looking at. Even though, so I send the kids at home an update from the Garmin every day so they can see where we are and let them know everything's okay. And they look on the map and it looks like we've moved a tiny amount, even though we've been walking all day because the coast is, it just goes on, it's so long. Clovelly over there was getting closer, and now it doesn't seem to be getting any closer. So of course ups and downs slow you down. There's a real satisfaction in putting one foot up the other, just finding the right effort, working your way up to the top.
Shins, calves. Ow, bloody hurt. I think I've got a...
What's this? Peppercombe Coal House? National Trust?
Log house.
Log House, is it? Coal House, Log House? Anyway, it says, come rest for a while in the shade, so we are. 20k, about 10k to go to Clovelly. Just sit down, take your shoes off, have a drink, eat some food.
It's nice. I think I'm about the same colour as my t-shirt.
Yeah.
I can feel I'm not hot. I swapped my hat as well for it's hot hat. Get a bit of shade on my neck.
Yeah. Yeah. This is nice as well.
That previous step before our stop was just
Oh, it's so hot.
It was a melt.
Oh yeah, baby chickens. Gross. Peekaboo. There's grouse everywhere on the hillside. Ducks lined up in a row, except they're not ducks. There it is, there's Clovelly. Almost there. Can you see if the pub's open from here? I can't. Can't quite tell. Oh my god, we're here. That was a bloody long way. Oh.
That was a very long way.
cobbles, just what you need when you've been walking all day. This is it, the main road. It's funny how things can change your view, outlook, change your day. Because that campsite was right by not just an A road, but by a roundabout. So of course everybody loves accelerating away from the roundabout, and it's so noisy.
It was really, even from 5:30 this morning, it was really loud.
The sound of the road woke the cockerel up, and then he started crowing like he'd missed out.
Yeah. He did give up though eventually. He realised it was
Went back
actually a
to
bit
bed, I
early.
think.
Yeah, went back to bed.
So we were like annoyed. It's like, it's like 2 or 3 kilometres back down here. So we were annoyed. It's like, I want to get away from the campsite. And met the owner, had a lovely chat. He's given us all the info
Local
about
gen.
what's coming up, and he drove us back to the pass. So saved us the first 2 or 3 kilometres. And now I feel great. Off we go. So we're going around Heartland Point, and Heartland Quay is about 10 miles away, and there's a campsite there, but that's too short. Bude is about 25, 26 miles away. It's a bit of a stretch, right? And there are plenty of campsites there, or it's wild camping in between, and then you look around that stretch and you look on the map for cafes and that sort of thing, and there's kind of nothing.
Yeah.
So it looked like we were going to spend all day doing a very long day with no support. And no, Robbie says he's pointing us to our first coffee stop, Blackmouth Rock, which is where we'll have first breakfast, because we haven't had breakfast yet. We were in that much of a hurry to get away. And then the lighthouse on the point has got a cafe.
Well,
I did it. And then
second breakfast.
yeah, so he's given us the jet as we go around.
Perfect.
But it's still going to be a very long day.
The brownies are a little bit sweeter. My side pockets is not like I'm going to go far with it. Don't want to get completely soggy. I haven't got another piece. Can we go down the road to the next?
No.
Okay.
So quiet again.
Oh yeah.
Down and up, down and up. That is a bloody funny looking lighthouse. It's not a lighthouse, it's a radar station. Hence the dome. So there won't be a cafe at the radar station. Don't think the Ministry of Defence puts on cafes.
No, because you're a few months older than me.
Nice little bonus.
Yeah, great. Little bit of stop that.
First customers at the coffee shop today. Bit of a quiet Monday. So the coast, of course, is getting eroded away, right? So we can see that this is the path now, starting to get eroded. Look at this. That's gonna go down to the sea soon. Look at that, you can see why this was called the Wreckers Coast. Ships would come up here to the Bristol Channel with all their goods and stuff, and wreckers would shine lights and mimic lighthouses and pull them off course, and they'd get wrecked on these rocks, and then they'd nick all their stuff. That was a few hundred years ago though. So that is the 10-mile point, that's Heartland Quay. There's a hotel there. And then Bude is another 16 miles on in the distance with many, many more ups and downs. Oh, it's going to be a long day, but very pretty. We're counting the number of ups and downs because, like, you go up over a hill, you have to drop down to a valley every time a stream runs through, right? So between Heartland Point and Heartland Quay we did 3. Between Heartland Quay and Bude we've got 11, I think.
There's some bridges, people.
No, I think this is number 1. And then you go straight back down, up the other side to number 2.
Bloody hell, Devon.
But there are also some bigger hills there. Yeah, we're getting up to about 150 metres or so. Which, it all adds up. It's going to be a big day.
Pretty relentless after a while.
Alright, that's 1 done. You can see number 2 as you go down, and then number 2's going up there. And repeat for 15 miles. We are descending into Welcome. Kind of not like the welcome, but welcome. I think same as the Welsh word "com," meaning valley. We're descending down to a valley, and well being a place where you can draw water out of the ground, right? Anyway, I think Welcome is on the border between Devon and Cornwall. So we'll sit down here and have a break, and then we'll be leaving Devon and entering Cornwall. They're a bit wide. Boom, boom. Oh, they're right. Look, here we go. We are entering our 3rd county. And final county, Cornwall. We've gone from Somerset through Devon to Cornwall. Devon actually cuts all the way across to the south coast. If you were to walk the whole southwest coast path, you'd walk from Cornwall back into Devon again, which we'll do in the future, maybe. This is the next valley after Welcome, but still, Welcome's the nearest place with, I don't know, a car park? Yeah. Yeah, these all look, well, yeah, oh, cliff bound. Lower Sharp Nose Point. think it was worth the long day?
Oh, beautiful.
Not that we're not there yet, but we're nearly there. I think it's worth the long
Incredible.
day. Yeah, it's turned out alright. So far. If we were in some campsite right now, instead of having a really long day, we would have missed that. Wouldn't have seen it. Wouldn't be here. We did it. That was a really long day. How many people do that day? 40 kilometres. So what, 25 miles? Almost 2,000 metres of climbing. Really good day though. Fitness is coming on right after a week of walking. But now food, sleep. This is pretty much the same situation we were in when we were in our early 20s and students climbing like in North Wales and stuff, and all we had was a tiny tent, and you can't see, can you, because I've got my head torch on. You can't see, can you, because it's pitch black. Oh, dinner
Food's
time.
ready.